So welcome one and all to this complete QA training from QA testing training. So our plan is to make a person well efficient so that he can apply for the job immediately. So what we are going to do? We designed a course called Complete QA, whatever you signed up. So first of all, we take baby steps. Like first of all, we go with QA manual, then we'll go and also we'll learn some testing tools. Even in manual testing, we have some certain tools for test management, bug tracking, right? So we'll also learn those tools. Then we'll go for Quality Center, which is a mandatory tool for each and every tester because we write test cases over Quality Center. Okay. Then we'll go for automation tool. We'll have so many automation tools. But for a fresher, the good and the best tool to start up with is the QTP. So we'll also teach QTP and then we'll go for a SQL. So if I say testing, yes, we do testing on application, but it involves so many things while you test on application. So what all necessary for a person to apply for a job and to be in a good position with respect to other colleagues at workplace. So we teach all the things like office IT terminology, not only the concepts, but also you need to know your responsibilities, terminology, whatever it is there at an office. Okay. So we teach completely, we make you perfect, and then we'll also give some resume training, how to prepare a resume, how to do it should be unique. So if you search on the internet, you'll get so many projects. So we should not just keep all the projects. There are some tips to design the resume also. So we'll also discuss that, and then we'll conduct an interview. Okay. So I'm just saying the plan, how we continue with this course as it is a day one. Okay. So this is how we do. So starting what we do QA manual and Quality Center. Then we'll go for the automation tools and SQL. So today is the day one. Okay. So you can see the agenda. So basically before coming to QA, you might be wondering, like you may be searching over the net, you may be asking your friends or colleagues, what is a software testing, what is a QA, what are the things involved. So you might be aware of few certain topics like what is a test case or development lifecycle. You might be aware of the few things, right? You may be searching over the internet. So for a time being, let's forget everything. Okay. So we just will concentrate on the topics we involve daily. And also during the sessions, no need of writing any notes. We'll provide you the notes, videos, material, whatever it is there. We'll provide you with that. So during the session, just concentrate on the topics that Rainer taught. Okay. Okay. Before going to session, anyone has any basic doubts regarding this QA or training or the structure or any schedule? If you have any doubts, you can just ping me in chat, or I'll start with the today's session. Okay, fine. So let's see today's agenda. So first of all, we will discuss about quality defect. What are the types of companies we have, and you may be hearing the words like quality assurance, software testing, quality control, and also what is testing, sign-in, kick-off meeting. So these are the step-by-step procedure. Whatever we design the topics, everything will be in a step-by-step procedure. So at what steps you need to know which topic will exactly teach the same. So first of all, before going to testing, you need to know what is the quality, what is the defect. So what do you do in testing? Testing means you are checking the quality, right? So the basic concept for the software testing is a quality. Okay. Quality, what do you mean by quality? See, not only in terms of IT, even in our daily life also, whatever, if you want to buy any product or if you want to buy any goods or anything, what do? We check for the requirements. So we have some requirements. For example, if I say I'm going to buy a mobile phone, what do I see? Whether it is providing me all the features which we have. So nowadays we are having so much of advanced technology, right? So what do we check? We check for the quality, whether it is giving me correct camera recording, video recording, social networking, okay, internet, good internet, and also video chatting or video calls. So whatever we have the services, every service we check, and then only we go for buying a product. So what are we doing there? We are checking for the quality. There are so many companies who are offering us a mobile phone. So in those things also we need to verify which is providing a good quality. If you take a screen or if you take particular pictures, if you compare with from one phone company to another phone company, they'll differ in the quality. Okay. So whatever is good, what we do, we just purchase that. So quality is nothing but meeting the requirements. Okay. So the basic thing we need to know first of all is quality. So this is the word quality and a defect. These are the words you will be able to listen every day in your office. So you'll be able to hear these words frequently at your workplace. And defect. So what do you mean by a defect? For example, if I say if a product is designed, let's take an application. This is a payroll application. Okay. So here, this application, this is a payroll application, which is used in all the IT companies. So this is the application we are going to use for our training. So our training will be completely practical and real time. It's not a theory class. Okay, we'll just learn the concept and we'll directly apply on the application. Okay. So what is the main goal of this application? It should track an employee time, and then it should generate the payroll. Okay. So that is the main goal of this particular application. So if I am going to enter, for example, don't worry about the functionality. I'll also explain in detail in our coming classes. So for today, I'm just saying what is a defect. For example, so this is my weekday. So today is a 12th. So that is the reason till from Monday to 12th it's open. And tomorrow I can log the work again tomorrow. Or in some companies on Friday they'll log the report for 5 days. So here if I'm entering some value, so how do you log a time? It will be only in a numeric values, right? It should not take any alphabets because we don't have any alphabets in time, right? So if it is accepting the time and it is saving that particular thing, see, please correct the errors below while saving your time track. It is showing an error message by saying you should not save any incorrect value. Time should be entered in the format of hours and minutes. You are able to see it on my screen. So it is showing an error message. But instead of error message, if it is accepting the value, then it is a defect. So here what we need to understand, if actual value is not equal to expected value, then we call it as a defect. Okay. Defect is nothing but if actual value is what the application is designed for fun functionality, right? So if that actual value is not equal to expected value, what are we expecting while we are entering a time? It should save, right? So if it is actual value is not equal to some expected value, then it is called a defect. Okay. So our entire software testing depends upon these two, quality and defect. So what I was saying is quality means meeting the requirements, meeting the end user requirements. End user is the person who will use that particular product or an application. That is a quality, and defect means actual value is not equal to expected value. Means that and we can also even say if it is not meeting the requirements as designed the application, then we can also say it as a defect. So quality and defect are the two words which we deal in our daily life as a QA tester. Okay. So this is what about quality and defect. And coming to next point, so whenever you apply for a job, you'll be able to see some called product-based company and service-based company. Okay. So before going to any topics, we need to know what is a product-based company and what is a service-based company. So product-based company is nothing but a company which owns a product and also having a development company. For example, if you take Verizon. So Verizon is offering us mobile phones and also some particular deals with respect to calling, telecommunication, right? And also the Verizon company is also having its own IT company where they develop their own products, software, code, whatever they have, they develop on their own. So here this company is called a product-based company which has its own IT company and also having a product. So they launch this product and also they develop their own product. Okay. So Verizon is called a product-based company. And if I say some other companies like Infosys or Mahindra Satyam, those are services-based company which offers only services. They don't have any own product. They'll just offer services like development, testing, technical support. So they offer those services. So those are called as a service-based company. Okay, so that is the difference between a product-based company and a service-based company. So if you apply for a job in a product-based company, then it will be good for your career because there will be more chances of extend your contract or it will have a long term. So if you plan of learning QA manual first and then involving in automation, and if you want to have good knowledge on all the tools, then you can apply for a product-based company, which will be a good option for you. And then quality assurance, software testing and quality control. While applying for a job, you'll also able to hear the words called quality assurance, software testing and quality control. So you might be wondering what is the difference between quality assurance and software testing. So there is no difference between quality assurance and software testing. So quality assurance and software testing is one and the same. As the name indicates, quality assurance means we are assuring the quality of a product by doing some types of testing, right? So how do we assure? By verifying that particular product before launching it to live, we perform certain types of testing. In which way we are assuring? By doing testing and also submitting the reports. We'll also submit the reports, right? How many test cases passed, how many failed. So in that way, we'll do and we'll launch the particular product. So without doing any testing, we don't launch any product. Okay, before any application coming into live, it's mandatory to verify with the testers. So quality assurance and software testing is nothing but the same. Whereas quality control. So quality control is a different job here again. Okay, so this quality control means throughout software development lifecycle. We'll also see what is a software development lifecycle. So throughout in our IT company, we'll have certain documents called DRD document. DRD documents, user stories. So we can call it with different names, but the context is same. So what are this DRD document and user stories? The company will define the requirements in these particular documents where it will be an input for development team and also for the testing team so that they can development team what they'll do, they'll get the requirements and they'll develop the logic, whereas testers will create the test cases. Later they'll test it, they'll test the application. So here you need to understand we'll have so many documents. We have some test plan documents. Okay. Also we'll have so many meeting documents. Even if you conduct any meeting, whatever, there will be a person who will write all the points and share with the team. Okay. So there are so many types of documents which are involved throughout the development of a project, single project. So quality control is nothing but reviewing all the documents. Okay. There won't be any practical testing. The quality control will have only to test, only to verify these documents whether they are correct or not. Okay, as defined in the meeting or decided by the higher management level, if the particular project is going with respect to documents or not, they'll just verify. So if you write a test cases, for example, if there is a domain, Facebook or particular bank account, so they need to have a security testing. So if they mention security testing is a mandatory one, so quality control person will verify if particular type of security testing is applied or not on that particular application. He don't do any practical testing. He'll just verify the documents. So quality control is bit different from a quality assurance. So understand the difference between quality assurance and quality control. Okay. Next comes to what is testing. Actually, what is the testing? Do you have any idea? Anyone? We say we are testing, we are repeating the word testing, right? So what is your thinking or what is your opinion on testing? So what actually the process? So in testing, what do we do? As I said, we have this BRD document, right? So we see BRD. That is, we know what is an actual value, right? In prior. We'll also see who will design this BRD document, who will write the points, everything. So for just understanding the testing process, I'm saying we'll get the knowledge. We see the BRD document. We'll test on an application. Test on application means we'll apply the test cases. So we execute the test cases against the application by seeing that particular requirements, and we report the defects. And after even reporting the defects, the developer will fix that particular bug and he'll give to the QA team again to retest it. So we ensure defect free. So the entire process of testing is nothing but we collect the requirements, we understand the requirements, and we execute the test cases over the application. We report the defects and ensure that the particular product or application is defect free. So the entire process of testing is nothing but these 4 steps. Okay. Also we see in detail during the software testing life cycle. So for now we have to understand what is this particular testing process. Okay. So this is how testing means. So we execute the test cases, we collect the defects, we also retest it by ensuring the product is